Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this doesn't work. I'm getting ready for our live stream coming up at 9 o'clock, just an hour from now. And man, football is back. And so is the drama. Wow. Dez Bryant is going off on some people on Twitter. Stephen Jones kind of went at Dez and kind of threw some shade, threw him kind of under the bus and things. And I think all the frustration for Dez Bryant has built up to a point where he's had enough. We heard that he was in negotiations with the Browns about playing, and you've got to think, if you're going from the Cowboys after being not hired by all these teams by now, and you're maybe having to settle for the Cleveland Browns, the mistake by the lake, the doo-doo Browns, that you might be a little bit fed up and hurt, because let's make no mistake about it. The Dallas Cowboys didn't do Dez Bryant any favors by holding on to him as long as they did. If he was not in the plans, if they felt there were problems with Dez Bryant, they should have let him go at the beginning of free agency before everybody started making their plans and stuff. And they definitely put him in a bad light. With that being said, Dez, while you're trying to get another gig, it's best not to go after them. Your revenge should be being on the field on another team and playing extremely well and making them say, damn, maybe we screwed up by letting him go. Because the Twitter battle, we enjoy talking about it. People enjoy seeing that, but it's not going to help you any. We all know what happened in Dallas. It wasn't pretty. It was bad every which direction. But right now, Dez has had enough, and he's letting it roll. But this is the thing that I want to say in here, because he's already called, apparently, Sean Lee, Snake Lee. So there's definitely a beef between Sean Lee and Dez. But one of the tweets that he put out, he said, last thing, I've always been at Dak, at Zeke Elliott, at Beasley, at Terrence Williams, and I can't tag everyone, but you know who you are, number one supporter, and I still am. I want them to cheese everything they can, and they got their mind on. Everything they got their mind on. So it's not everybody. Clearly, there's certain people that he is definitely mad at, especially Stephen Jones, as well as Scott Linehan. And I got to say, he does have some valid points, because with Scott Linehan basically admitting, yeah, we kind of didn't do a whole lot of different plays with the route tree and stuff, as everybody could point out and say, I mean, we literally could sit here and call out the plays from my living room. If we can call them out from the living room, you don't think a defensive coordinator, you don't think another team can? Take a look at the film on the Denver Broncos game. Literally, they were at the point of attack before our players were at the point of attack. Everybody knows what our offense was doing. So he has a valid point about lining up every week for 17 weeks with the same dumbass offense. So I understand that. And he feels like he is a scapegoat. But people are going after him, and he's definitely responding. Like somebody said, somebody tell at Dez Bryant he's washed up and can't get separation more than he does. Laugh out loud. And Dez says, don't forget, paid. Please tell me how I'm bitter, bro. I've been minding my own business. Something said about me. That's how I'm starting. That's it. I'm starting my own radio show. That's smiley face emoji. Actually, that'd be pretty cool. Dez, if you'd like to come on the Joe Boo Sports Report, we'll definitely let you air your grievances out. Because I was charging it to the game, I guess I supposed to shut up wherever I keep coming up in discussions, appreciate and understand. All right, you got a point there too. Because it's like, you have been trashed all off season, so quite frankly, I guess it's understandable that sooner or later that you would go off on it. Pat McAfee, this at Bryant, Twitter run is beautiful. Pat McAfee, from the kicker from the Colts. Funny guy. Dez at 30 going on like a 60-year-old. Dez responds, sounds about right. I'm getting to enjoy the childhood I never had. Phew. Jim Trotter. You can agree or disagree with Dez Bryant, but I respect that he put his name on it. No anonymous sources, no talking behind backs. Stephen Jones came for him, and Dez was there to answer. Well, we'll definitely be talking about this, as well as Stephen Jones talking about Dak Prescott trusting the system and believing in him and so on. We'll talk about Zeke Elliott looking slim, trim, and seeming with a new attitude. And of course, the Hot Boys. I'm Mark Holmes, and I'll see you guys in an hour. Finish getting all these notes together. Ooh, Twitter is a mess. You don't get it? Shut up and go back to work.